Next up, probably the biggest category of things that I got are random markers and pens and pencils that were sort of just sold as one-offs usually. I bought a lot of them. Basically, every store I stopped in, I grabbed a handful of ones that I liked. I probably have some duplicates in here because I didn't really keep track of what I was buying between stores. Mostly, again, because everything was so cheap. Like one of these Sarasa pens, if you bought it loose here in the States, would be at least a couple dollars, if not, $3. And in Japan, this I think cost about 70 cents. So I bought a bunch of them, and I don't feel bad about it, although I also bought this mug just so I would have somewhere to store all the stuff I bought, and obviously I need more than just that, but it's a start anyway. I got a lot of these Zig clean color real brush markers. I had gotten some of these from Enigma Stationery in a mystery pack thing, and I only just recently discovered that I own them and use them and love them, just in time to go to Japan and buy a bunch of them. I don't think these were like remarkably cheaper than you can get them in the States, but I've never seen them anywhere in the States that you can buy them in one-off singles. And then I also got this random pack because that was a good price. So it wasn't much of a bargain, I guess, but I don't know. I bought a bunch of them. I also bought a bunch of these monograph mechanical pencils because I use them all the time, and they were, again, very cheap in Japan, so I bought one in every color that I saw that I liked. So now I will have all of them. I also discovered these markers. I didn't even know Sailor made markers, to be honest with you. And I saw these in a few places. They're called Shikiori. And I used them. I used the samplers in a lot of the stores. And I really like them. So I bought some loose ones, and I bought a couple packs of them. Looks like they have a fine tip and then also a brush tip. Love that kind of marker. I'm sure I will use those in my doodling a lot. So I bought a pack of them, and then I bought the loose ones. And I don't know if these are the same or not. Let's see. I can open them. I own them. Yeah, I think these are the same thing, but this just happened to come in a 3-color pack. So there you have it. Shikiori markers. I didn't know they existed, and now I own a bunch of them. I also picked up a pack of these. They're the Sarasa Nano. They're the 0.3 size. I use these a lot to sketch, actually. When I don't feel like sketching in pencil and I want to just sort of go for it, I sketch with these really thin pens because then you can always draw over it thicker to sort of make the lines you want. So I got a bunch of those. I'm sure there's even more of those in here. And I'll dump this out in a second just to have a look. But I also got a few multi-pens. Like this one I think I got from Muji. And it has a mechanical pencil, and then it also has 2 colors of ink. This one is a Sarasa Clip 3C. Again, I think this is a mechanical pencil, and then it has 2 colors of ink. And this one I already own, but I got a second one. Just 3 colors of Pilot Juice Up. And then these I'd never seen before, but I don't know. Even though they're ridiculously skinny, I like them. They come in a few sizes too. So like the biggest size I got looks like a 0.5. I got a few colors in, which is like normally what I would write words in. But then they get as small as 0.28. So again, I thought they'd be good for sketching, but also like if I want to just grab a pen and slip it in my notebook and go somewhere, they're so skinny and fun. And even though I don't think I could write a long time with them, I don't know. I just like them, so I bought a few. And then I'll just dump these out, see if there's anything worth talking about in there. And I love this sumo mug I got from the airport because we had to spend some of our cash that we had left over. And it was fat and held a lot of pens, so I got it. So most of these are the Sarasa clips in different colors and different sizes. There's also some Pilot Juice in there. A few of these brush pens. I think they're brush pens. I don't know. I tried them somewhere and I liked them, so I got them. And there's like also pens in here I'd never heard of, like Sarasa Dry. I'm not quite sure what makes it dry, but I tried one out and I liked it. And then I also got, they had a million of these, but I only got a few of like the one-off branded pens. I don't know what these characters are, but I got a couple ones with cute characters on them. Again, I feel like this is some special one. It just says juice, but like, I bought it. This is another Sarasa Nano that I bought as a one-off. I also got some brush pens as one-offs, and then some Sakura Micron Pigma markers as one-offs, some markers from Muji. Again, I would just grab handfuls of these basically everywhere that I went because they were so cheap, and I love a good bargain and I love a good pen, so sue me. And now on to something else. And next up, a very similar category, but these are all brush pens. Well, almost all of them. This one looks like a dip pen. I got this at the manga museum because, I don't know, I pretended I was a manga artist for a minute. These, I mean, I use these all the time. These, I don't know what they're called. Fuda Soki. Wait, I have one here. Let me see what it says. It says a bunch of things in Japanese I can't read. So, but I use these all the time. I have a bunch of them. I usually include them in my journaling kits and workshops. So I was stocking up on those, but then I thought, why not try some other brush pens while I'm at it? And a lot of these, I have no idea the differences between them because I didn't bother to translate them. I just grabbed a bunch. I know these two are colors, yellow and turquoise, and these are black. I mean, these look to be identical. This also looks identical, but has a different color top, so I don't know if that means it's a different color ink. But yeah, I bought a bunch of these not knowing what they are because I wanted to try them out. And I'm going to do that. And also, I forgot to mention in the last segment, well, I have mentioned a couple times, you know, every store has amazing stationery, basically. These came from one of the dollar stores. And this one I bought in a 7-Eleven because even 7-Eleven has a great stationery section. Okay, we're on to the next category. Stamps. Have you gotten to the point yet where you fast forwarded to the pens? Not me. I'm still going strong. I did just take a 15-minute break to look at Instagram. But now I'm back. And I've got a bunch of stamps. I don't use stamps a lot. I usually just use a date stamp, but I always want to use them. And Japan had a lot of good ones. So I bought a bunch. And here they are. I got a bunch of these Pilot Friction stamps. I got a lot of duplicates because I'm going to give some out as presents. But also they were real cheap. Again, I think they were like 70 cents each or something. I know I'm a cheap present giver, but what can you do? My favorite one is this one, which is a liver that's sleeping. I'm not exactly sure what it's meant to be used for. I'm thinking maybe like a hangover or something. But my husband's a liver doctor, so I bought 3 of them. What else did I get? I got several date stamps. 2. I got 2 date stamps. This one that has a pen and ink and a notebook with the date in the center. And then this one from Hello Small Things, Eric. I don't really know the brand name, but I don't know. It's a cute one that says hello, and it has the date in the center. So I got that one. I also got these letter and number stamps from Traveler's Factory. Love a good letter stamp. They also have, I'm assuming they're called Henko stamps because that's what it says here, but it's like the little stamps that are your name that you can like sort of use as a signature. I got one with my name, and then I got a couple as presents. And then I also got this one, which I think is supposed to also be a Henko stamp. I don't know what it means. I picked it because I liked the design. I couldn't read any of them because it was all in Japanese. And unlike these that say what the English version is, these just had the Japanese. So I bought one, and I don't regret it. Although I will look up what it means someday. This is a little frog that says okay. And then I also got these, which are like office use stamps. Again, I like to use like these sort of everyday things. Like I use grocery store stickers. So like these everyday stamps out of context. And I like these. I didn't know what this one said at first. I translated it later. It says invoice included. I would never know that, so what can you do there? And then this one, these have the English translation on them, which I liked, which was don't dispose and don't take it out. So I got those. And then I got a bunch of these little ones. These are ones like, they're meant to be used in your planner, and you can sort of like push each one individually or push them all. See, there's a little picture of it happening. They're just like little icon stamps. So I got some office supplies, some stationery, different foods, which include onigiri and a little squid, some different shapes. And then this one is a little different. Oh, this one looks like it's by Hello Small Things, Eric, as well. And these sort of like twist off and you use the different ones. But it's got a pen, ink, clip, and a watch. So those were my stamp purchases. And here's a category that I just made up. I'm calling it Pretty Paper. So I got a bunch of postcards, obviously. Some of them I've already used in my journal. You'll see them there. This is a big, fun postcard from a museum. This is a greeting card. I really like the design, and it feels like very nice paper, so I thought I would get it, and I'm going to make it into a notebook. I'm going to fill the insides with paper, and that's what I'm doing with that. Some more postcards from museums. Buddha hanging out with some cats. These are like letterpress postcards, I think. A Mofusund. I don't know how to say it, but it's like the weird cats with food from Japan. This was from some museum or another. I thought it was funny, so I got it. They also really love Disney there. So I got a couple of these. They were like from a very high-end paper store, so they're like super high quality. Greeting card. Koala postcard, because we went to see the koalas there. I got a bunch of Post-it notes. I mean, basically all this paper I got to use in my journal, so I got stuff that I like that I would use in my journal. This was from a dollar store. It's a coloring book. I don't know if I'll actually use this in my journal, or maybe I'll just put it in not another blank notebooks. But I thought it was cute, so I got it. Oh wait, is that stickers? Oh my god, there's stickers in it. What a purchase. I'm a genius. I got a bunch of origami paper. Again, just going to use it in my journal. I'm not going to actually make origami out of it. Some more sticky notes that I'll use in my journal. More sticky notes. And then these, I had like these little like, I call them like little letter writing, little letter paper or something. But I thought they were cute Japanese designs, so I was going to use them in my journal again, because, hello, that's my whole life. More sticky notes. This one I think I translated and it says, "Forget me not, top knot," which I thought was funny, and I've already used that in my journal. And then these are like more letter writing papers, but I just thought they were like nice. I mean, it's high quality paper. You can tell by just touching it, but it's also got fun illustrations on it that will look nice in my journal. And maybe occasionally I'll even write a little tiny letter on one and send it somewhere. Who knows? More letter writing paper. I think the idea is that if you're writing Japanese, you're writing top to bottom. Obviously, I won't do that because I can't write in Japanese, but I bought the papers nonetheless. Oh, this came out. Poor quality. Just kidding. See, look how cute it is. It's got this creepy cat licking the pond with a koyar. And then another just cute illustration pad of letter writing paper. Lady sitting at her desk writing, dancing with the birds, and some bears. So all very cute stuff. And because these don't fit anywhere else, I also got this book cover. I mean, book covers seem to be quite a thing in Japan. Like whatever paperback you're reading, you would put a cover on the outside. So I bought this one at High Tide. I thought it would fit my A6 Hobonichi. I did translate this, but I forget what it says now. But I like it because it's backwards, because it's Japanese, so they read their books that way instead of this way. I don't know, I just thought it was a cute little bird. It comes with a little bookmark. Let me see. I have my journal here. I haven't actually seen if it would fit. Yeah, it seems like it fits pretty well. I mean, it's a little bit too big, but who cares? It's close enough, and it's cute. And then this, I've never heard of this before, and I don't even fully know what it is, but I think it's like a journal cover / pouch that's made by Lamy. It's called Lamy Colors by Lamy Safari, and it has a Lamy Safari sort of embossed on the little pouch. I don't know, it was cheap, and I had never heard of it, so I bought one. Okay, we're almost through all the categories, and I think there's just one or two left before pens. So I definitely did not have this in mind to buy while I was there, but I touched it and I loved it,